Loser. Harry got mad as King appointed Cam the most ancient and noble order of the Thistle. It seems that while Harry is increasingly losing his position and fame, his evil stepmother is increasingly being used by the king. Recently, Camilla was awarded the top honor of the British royal family by the king, and that makes Harry sad. The king has given Scotland's highest royal honour to his wife, Queen Camilla, Buckingham Palace has announced. The Order of the Thistle can only be bestowed by the king himself. It currently recognizes 16 knights as well as men and women who have held public office or who have given a particular contribution to a national life. The palace made the announcement ahead of King Charles' birthday honors, which will be revealed on Friday night. In a statement, the palace said, "The king has been graciously pleased to appoint the queen to the most ancient and most noble order of the Thistle. King James VI of Scotland established the Order of the Thistle in 1687, although it's possible that it dates back even further. Prince William and Princess Anne are members as well as various members of the aristocracy and House of Lords. Most recently, Lady Eilish and Yonley, a former Lord Advocate and former presiding officer of the Scottish Parliament, Sir George Reid. St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh, which hosts the Order of the Thistle service, says the honour is traditionally given to Scots or people of Scots ancestry. The service sees knights take part in a procession to the chapel dressed in green velvet robes and white plumed hats. The royal website says the honour is second only in precedence in England to the Order of the Garter. Her Majesty the Queen was appointed Chancellor of the University of Aberdeen in 2013. In a speech to mark the 10th anniversary of her installation as Chancellor, Her Majesty reflected on her connections to Scotland, noting that the university and the city has always felt like a bit like a home to her. Firstly, because her father's family came to that part of Scotland, and secondly, because her husband and her were lucky enough to spend precious time each year in Aberdeenshire, and finally, because 10 years ago she received the great honour of being installed as the Chancellor of that university. As Duchess of Rothesay, Her Majesty served as patron of Maggie's Cancer Care Centres, founded in Edinburgh in 1996. The Queen has visited the Maggie Centres in Edinburgh, Dundee, Glasgow, Inverness, and Aberdeen. Since her marriage to the then Duke of Rothesay, Her Majesty has worked to highlight causes close to her heart in Scotland, with a particular focus on organizations that support women and victims of sexual and domestic violence, including South Asia's Women's Aid and Target Ovarian Cancer. The Queen has also championed the arts in Scotland, visiting the Ballater Gallery, Burns Cottage in Alloway, the Kelvingrove Art Gallery, the Nairn Book and Arts Festival, the inaugural Braemar Literary Festival, and Peter Pan Moat Bray. She has recorded poems to mark Burns Night, has named the scenery around Lochner as her favorite view, and in 2021 interviewed the author Douglas Stewart, the second ever Scot to win the Booker Prize. Her Majesty has also highlighted projects that promote children's literacy, visiting schools across Scotland. In tales of princes and princesses, the trope of the wicked stepmother is timeless. At best, these unwelcome new family members are depicted as cold and neglectful. At worst, they pose a treacherous threat. The latter is precisely the image Prince Harry has painted of his own stepmother, Camilla Parker Bowles, now the Queen Consort, when he wrote his memoir Spare. In his book, the 38-year-old revealed that he and his brother both pressured their father not to marry Camilla. Charles, who's now king, had been engaged in a long-standing affair with Camilla during his 15-year marriage to Princess Diana.